20 years ago, the city of New Orleans and its neighboring parishes were reeling from the horrors of Hurricane Katrina. The powerful storm overwhelmed the city's levee system and caused widespread flooding. It killed 1,300 people and displaced 1.5 million. Some of those people resettled in Arkansas. Channel 7's Daniela DeHogany recently sat down with one Katrina survivor to take a look back.
I came to Arkansas in a cargo Navy plane. I'm a Hurricane Katrina survivor.
Melva Trask thought she was bound for Texas.
We were supposed to be going to Galveston, so the plane said, but we wind up landing in Arkansas.
She was one of 135 evacuees on board, arriving in a place they had never known.
This guy, just a little happy guy, and just a big old smile on his face, and he jumps on the plane, and he say, "Welcome to Arkansas." And when he said that, 135 people said, "Huh." Knocked the smile clean off the man's face. The man, we didn't know who the man was. We didn't know him from a can of paint.
Her laughter now covering the pain of those days. 6 long days, 3 on a rooftop, and 3 in the field of what was left of her home.
But that was the first time in the 6 days that I cried. The rescue was the worst thing. The storm, I could do the storm again. I could do the storm today. The rescue was the hardest part of Katrina.
Relief finally came at the Pine Bluff Convention Center.
And if I tell you, it was a godsend. Those people at the convention center were the best people I have ever met in my life.
But her children were missing.
I would be fine all day or whatever going on, and then when I think about where my kids at, I crumble and go to crying again.
With help from volunteers, she learned they were safe in northwest Arkansas.
I say they in 4422 and 4 Chappie. Well, they won't confirm anything with you, even when they get the information.
Then came that familiar face, the man who first boarded her plane.
The guy say, "The governor here." I say, "The governor?" That was that guy that had got on the plane. He said, "That's Governor Huckabee." I say, "That's just who I need to see."
Through the crowd, she pleaded for help.
I got 8 kids, they missing. He said, "I'm just the governor. There's a lot of things I can't do, but there is some things I can." He said, "If you don't go to bed with your children tonight, you will wake up with them in the morning."
And he kept that promise. By morning, Melva was reunited with her children and grandchildren. And 2 decades later, another reunion.
Hi, Melva. It's Mike Huckabee. It's been a long time since we were working together through the trauma of your experience at Katrina. And I remember so very vividly what a beautiful person you were. True, we both aged a little since that time of Katrina, but one thing I'll never forget is how gracious you were and how wonderful it was for the people of Arkansas to be able to welcome you and so many others after all that you had gone through, and to be able to say, "Welcome home." And I'm so glad that you found this to be a great new home to be.
That's Channel 7's Daniela DeHogany reporting, and Melva does continue to call Pine Bluff her home.